No, it's got to be straight on now. It's got to be straight on. No, it's going to be. That used to be the Daily Express. That's where the printing presses were. And if you stood at the window, you could watch them printing the paper. But they've moved it now. They moved it down somewhere else. I can't remember exactly where it is. Yeah, that is. Back there. Yeah, we've just gone past it, yeah. I know. No idea, I do. I do remember it. Yeah, with the little bells on the fingers. We totally missed the point, obviously. Yeah. The Hare Krishna group. You turn religious? Yeah, right. A confirmed atheist is what you are. Well, yeah. The facts are there. The evidence is there. Alright. We just passed the O2 Arena, by the way. It was on the left. I was trying to point it out to you, but you were having a chat, so I left you to it.
Oh, sorry.
That's alright.
You're going to be on your camera.
It's only the O2. Oh, have you? Well, it's the heat off the engine, you see. I've got to say, I've got my bloody indicator on and nobody is paying any attention whatsoever bloody ever. I don't know why I've turned here now. It doesn't pay to crawl around. When you're on a motorbike, you've got to hurtle around and get in everybody's way. Because when you come up on them, they move. If you're just trundling along, they just ignore you completely. Completely ignore you. You might as well not be on the road. Yeah, we're going into Salford now, aren't we?
Yeah.
This is starting to rain as well. Now we're coming into Knockmill, aren't we?
Cheetah Mill.
Cheetah Mill?
Yeah.
We just passed Cheetah Mill, it could be.
Yeah,
I think this is very new or very old road, isn't it? One of the two, I'm not sure which.
Where all shops are,
Is this Presswich?
No, Cheetah Mill.
Right. It's going a completely different way tonight. Yeah.
Don't go in the Spain tonight. Have a go at this thingy roll.
The Swiss roll?
Yeah.
Jam roll with Foley?
Yeah.
It could be.
And I was thinking of doing a lemon curd on the floor.
Well, okay then, that'll do. There's no cream to go in it though, just put lemon curd in it. You could make some buttercream if you wanted to.
No, it makes it sickly.
It's very sickly, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially with the butter and the stuff in the cake, and then buttercream on top of that, it gets a bit too much.
I do like buttercream.
No. This is true. So are we in Higher Broughton now?
Well, yeah, this will be Higher Broughton, yeah. Must be.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be the part.
You need-
Lower Broughton, not Higher Broughton. But it's Lower Broughton.
I thought Low Broughton was further down.
No, this is Rock. That way. Down Albert Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Low Rock.
Going past one of your old haunts in a minute. You do know. Good park. It is now.
Yeah, it's nice to sit on there. It's nice when Melanie was with. It's always been a nice park.
Yeah. No point in putting anything on it because it'll just get wrecked.
Yeah, probably.
The kids these days just tend to wreck things.
Well, they do, don't they?
I wonder if it's because there's not many male role models in their family.
I think that's what it is. And if you do have any male role models, it's very secret.
Yeah.
John Motley could so-and-so do months after and
You see an awful lot of dads with the kids though, don't you? So
you do, yeah.
there's a lot of dads do play an influence even though they might actually not live with the woman. You see us.
There's lots of dads who have a lot involved, but look at the guy on our road.
Yeah.
I won't say his name.
No.
You
Yeah.
can't get a better dad than that.
No, he has his 4 kids on a regular basis.
Yeah. And he works all week.
Yeah. And has the kids every weekend.
He's got a life of Riley.
Seems that way, doesn't it?
It does for 3 weeks.
Back on my well-travelled road, this.
Yeah, he's oldest the bike goes home now. He knows where it is.
Yeah.
This road looks different as well.
Well, this has all changed. You can
Yeah, the school stop, the library stop. This shop that used to be on here.
you can just
Oh, it's a lot of shops.
look at this guy on a push bike, no lights on. I could have gone over there and I could have knocked him right off that bike. Feeble little white lights, look.
Another one.
Feeble little white lights and reflectors. Got nothing. Hey up, what's going on here? Orchard Street closed ahead. There's a demolition going on or something.
There was some demolition done on it a few years ago, wasn't there?
Yeah,
And it needed it.
big changes were made,
Oh, it
weren't
looks
there?
so much better now. And yet people hate it. I go on that side and talk to people with, with lane and go, say it's horrible now. Well, I think it's that side either.
I do.
It looks a lot nicer. These trees there now. Still a lot of bloody rubbish though, still filthy things.
Yeah. But I think it's a lot to do with the local authority not cleaning up anymore.
Yeah, well then you think to yourself, why do we all think
Because
we live?
because we're all old folk in our
And we
square.
want to live in, because we want to live in a nice place.
Of course we do.
I've seen in the club before. I picked the box up yesterday.
We have to do, don't you?
It's the trouble with people, it's not my lips, so they walk past it.
But
Well, I didn't throw it there.
if it's where you live and it's making where you live look untidy, you'd think it wouldn't take much just for you to pick it up and put it in the bin, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would.
I mean, in the old days, the old lady and my mum and all our mums and grands used to sweep
Yeah.
all up the front of their house. Everybody did it.
And then you used to put that stone on the step, didn't they?
Oh yeah, stone in the step.
Yeah.
What?
You used to stone the side. You didn't stone it all across, so you didn't walk on it.
Yeah.
You get a crack in your walk on it. Don't walk on there, walk in the middle.
Yeah, she
Stoned it.
just did the strips on the outside. It was chalk, I think they used, wasn't it?
No, it's like a stone.
Yeah, I think it was.
I
think it was a-
If you give them like a ball man and it's stone, he gave you the stone.
Yeah.
I can't remember what they call them, but the names of them.
Oh, I knew it as a stone for the step.
No, I'm sure there was a name for it.
Oh, I don't know
Sure,
what
my
it
mum used to have it.
Well, if there is a name, we'll have looked it up on the net and I'll put it in front of us,
Yeah.
so you'll know the name. Anybody that's watching this,
It was probably just the name our mum gave it.
if this ever gets to air, that is. We've done about 3 videos so far, and none of them have been good enough to come to air, have they? Well, I'll put one of them up. We go to the same place all the time.
Well, that's why it's no good. This one will be alright.
Well, we did this specifically because we go to the same place all the time, and I wanted to get a couple of videos up because it'll have to be split into 2 at least. This can't do this all at once. Nobody will spend the time watching this all that time.
No, well, you can put things on it, can't you?
Yeah.
Make it move it. Do the Manchester bit.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll do this as well.
the home straight.
Yeah. On the
On the home
homestead.
straight quite. You like that when you're all stopping that.
Yeah.
There's another road that's totally changed over the years.
Oh, wow, yeah.
All these houses.
Well, it's...
They've always been.
If you go down that way... Yeah, these are all new. But if you go down that way, of course, Agecroft Pit's gone, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And then the industrial estate's gone up instead of Agecroft Pit. See, we're so old, we remember Agecroft Pit.
Yeah. There's big houses. All the way.
A relative of mine lived in there for absolutely donkey's years.
Well, there was a my dad's brother. He lived there all his life.
What, in that block there?
Yeah. I'm not sure whether it was Ben or Albert. I always get mixed up. It's Ben now.
Yeah.
But it's Ben or Albert.
Because it was like a semi that, really. There was a back way and a front way, and the front way was different than the back way. It looked a bit odd. What's up with these lights? They don't trigger with a motorbike goes over them. They don't. There's one car come behind us. Motorbikes don't trigger those things in the road to change the lights. They're not heavy enough.
No, you said you were before that, so obviously no, it's the girl was down there with the only one.
Yeah.
I looked at that sign,
Yeah.
so maybe we have to up on the video.
All right. I doubt
I
it
think
would.
it said health, something to do with health, but I could be wrong.
Healthcare services, maybe.
Yeah, probably something like that. It's probably a physiotherapist or
So, going back to what we was talking about in Manchester, chips. Do you want me to call it these chippies and get some chips, or shall I just go home and make our own? I'm going to go make our own. I make better chips than these.
yeah, definitely.
Well,
I don't want to get home with you two bread and butter by the time we get them stone cold.
yeah,
And they'll be rotten.
yeah.
Every time. And you fancy cooking chips, you alright with that?
Oh yeah. I prefer to cook my own than to eat their rubbish.
I agree with you.
As an ex-chip shop owner, I think I can cook chips.
Yeah. Your chips are so much nice. These takeaways as well, they leave a lot to be desired, don't they?
They do these days. I wouldn't have been able to get away with the filth and the rottiness
I know.
that are showing in these shops, I tell you.
That bloody pizza place down there was disgusting when we went in there.
I couldn't have a shop that dirty. I wouldn't sleep at night.
How did they get away with it?
Well, I don't know how they sleep at night, to be honest. It's just
Well,
disgusting.
their hygiene standards, some people's hygiene standards are so much lower.
Yeah,
They
true.
don't think even when they're serving somebody else, that their hygiene standards should be different.
They don't care. He was giggling then, he was.